Season 5 of Caillou has changed dramatically. Caillou, however, has also changed. He's still well behaved. He still has his Gary Stu behavior. But he had gone from a gentle-hearted kid to a jerk with a heart of gold. I mean, he was from seasons 1, 2, and 3, but he has changed back. But it has lesser known. The reasons why he has a jerk with a heart of gold is because of one of these episodes. Also, the animation here is worse. It's way more choppier than before. Although it has got a good transition to widescreen and a good amount of movement here, making the camera pan a little more realistic, like the items moving away from the background. I kind of like that. And also the lighting, like the shadows and all, it's also a pretty good change despite a few animation errors here and there. But the animation itself is just crap. It's actually, the animation here is shitty. Yeah, that's what I said. That's right. The animation was produced at Oasis Animations, who also did the final seasons of Arthur. Yeah, and their animation was actually really well compared to this. And Clockwork Zoo also co-produced with Cookie Jar to create this season, which explains why the animation's kind of crappy there. Because of their budget. In fact, the animation there is kind of the reason why. Because of the budget, to cut corners to save money. Okay, so let's get to the episodes what I did not really like about this. That's Mine is probably one of the bad Caillou episodes out there that I didn't like, because of him still retaining his bratty behavior. And selfish, too, to be exact. When Rosie accidentally scratched Caillou's bike, Caillou got so upset that he had to take back all the toys he let Rosie play with. And that goes as far to definitely kick her out of his room again. Getting Rosie bothers Caillou flashbacks now. Okay. Oh, and let's not forget to mention that he goes as far as splitting the playroom in half. Yeah, Great idea, Kyle. You'll see why I called him that later. And you think that's not really a good part? I mean, this is like one of the only parts where he's being upset. In the episode Where's Mars, he blamed Rosie for losing the red ball, which is Mars, even though he found out that Gilbert took it. Still has a selfish act. He's like, I lost Mars. My project is ruined. This is all Rosie's fault. Shut up. It's not her fault. It's Gilbert's. Blame him. God. Oh, and you think that wasn't stupid? Here's the episode where he was way stupid. Emma's extra snacks. Yeah, the episode where we learned that Emma has type 1 diabetes. Caillou think that type 1 diabetes is a disease. Yeah, like a sickness. He knew what it was because it was introduced to the class, but he thinks it's just a disease. Everyone thinks it was no big deal, and that's a good thing. But Caillou over here thinks it's a disease, which goes from his stupidity. Here's the reasons why. He wanted Emma to wear her jacket, even though it's like, I don't know, warm in Canada. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cold in Canada, I could tell you that. But it could be warm there, too. Even in Quebec, which I'm pretty sure this show is taking place in Quebec. Quebec. He even tries telling Emma that she's dizzy while playing on a slide. Also telling her to carry her backpack because it's too heavy, which results to carry everyone's backpack. That's karma right there for him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He thinks he's sick. Diabetes is a disease. Smart move. So that's the bad qualities I have for this season. Here's one of the good qualities I have. The music's still the same. The acting is actually pretty decent this time, especially Caillou's voice actor. However, in Season 5, he sounded a bit older, which is kind of uncanny and kind of annoying. Although people still find Caillou's voice annoying, even with the new actor. But that's understandable, I guess. And there are some good, decent episodes, despite the plot being very bland. Also, the morals, while they are pretty good morals, they're often shoved into the viewers' throats, repeating the same moral over and over, like twice or 3 times. Even Darman can even do morals like twice, but for Caillou, they kind of repeat that. A little bit, you know. Anyways, and there are some good and decent episodes here and there. Like, You're Not Miss Martin. Yeah, it's actually a really good episode. This is where Caillou is actually really likable. He is actually well behaved, like a majority of the later seasons. And he doesn't even act like a Gary Stu in this one this time. And that's actually really cool. And it also ended the series on a high note. Yeah, the original series actually, but apparently it got back. He also helped the substitute teacher, Miss Shelley, show her around Miss Martin's class. He didn't like her at first, which most kids would relate to. And actually, this is one of the relatable episodes. Unlike all the other episodes of Caillou. Actually, really good way to end off the series. Even a horrible series at the exact. So my overall thoughts on Caillou seasons 4 through 5. It was meh. It was just meh. Not really fond with it, although I did like Caillou's character change. He just needed to be more humble than still being spoiled. Not all 4-year-olds are perfect. I mean, Bluey can do better. Even Peppa, if they can get her character right. Caillou. You changed, but you still need to be humbled. So, yeah. And pretty much majority of the series is just meh, in my opinion. I am not really fond with Caillou. He is not the best role model here. But best role model in the later seasons. He actually teaches kids to be a better person. You cannot lie about that. You have to admit that. He does teach good morals despite being shoved in each other's throat. Even for a preschool show. Yeah, okay. So that's all. Well, my overall opinion, average. I'd say Caillou's kind of average, except Seasons 1's god-awful. But the rest is pretty decent. I mean, Seasons 4 through 5 was actually kind of a little decent, but average at the same time. All the rest of the earlier seasons were meh. Pretty bad. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. You like this video, subscribe for more content, and if you like this show, I respect your opinion. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.